Hello, everybody. Carlos Dora here at Fightful.com, FightfulBoxing.com. Head on over for all the latest news in pro wrestling, MMA, and boxing. We got you covered with all types of news in the world of boxing, including the World Boxing Super Series. A bit of an unfortunate piece of news for one Zolani Tete, who was supposed to fight Nonito Donaire in the World Boxing Super Series bantamweight semifinals this Saturday. Unfortunately, Tete is out with a shoulder injury. The WBO bantamweight champion was doing some light pad work earlier this week. Felt some soreness, or I guess it was uncomfortable pain in his right shoulder. Was later diagnosed with tendonitis in his right shoulder and was announced today that he will no longer be in the World Boxing Super Series. He has been replaced by Stephon Young, who will now face Nonito Donaire in the semifinals this Saturday. Here's the article as it appears on Fightful.com for all of you to read. As I mentioned, Donaire will now defend his WBA bantamweight title against Stephon Young. Young is a top 10 fighter by both the WBA and the WBO at 118 pounds. He has held the NABA title at one point, even challenged for the WBA interim title in 2018, losing to Ray Mike Gab, still the interim champion, I believe, still to this day. That card, the one I'm referring to, the April 27th card in Louisiana, won't just host the Nonito Donaire versus Stephon Young bantamweight semifinals. It also hold the junior welterweight or super lightweight, if you want to call it that, semifinal bout between Regis Prograis and WBA champion Cairo Relic. Those fights can be seen on the zone in the United States. The winner of Nonito Donaire versus Stephon Young will face the winner of Naoya Inoue versus Emmanuel Rodriguez for the WBA and IBF bantamweight titles. Because Zolani Tete is no longer in the tournament, the WBO title will no longer be at stake. Now, what's going to be interesting is how long he's going to be out, and will the WBO take any action regarding Solani's title reign? They do have an interim champion in John Riel Casimero, who won the interim title this past weekend against Richard Espinosa in a very exciting 12-round fight that ended with Casimero winning the interim title by late stoppage in the 12th, as I just mentioned. So if they do decide to strip Solani of the title, they could just as easily elevate John Riel Casimero to full world champion, which would technically make him a 3-division champion in the sense that he has won a world title, a top world title, no, not considering interim belts, in 3 different weight classes, if I am not mistaken. We'll keep you updated more with Solani's title reign, what the WBO will do in regard to Zolani Tete's title reign. Head on over to FightfulBoxing.com, where you can get all the latest news in boxing, as well as pro wrestling and MMA. We all do great content here at Fightful.com. Sean Ross Sapp, Jeremy Lambert, David Tees, all the great guys over there doing tremendous work day in and day out. Not just that, our great podcast that we do almost on a daily basis from Sean Ross Sapp, and doing the Raw and SmackDown post shows with a number of great co-hosts, listing your boy Sean Ross Sapp and Jimmy Van. And as always, the Fightful Boxing podcast, which I do hope can be done tomorrow, make its triumphant return, talking lots of stuff in the world of boxing, including this injury, the previewing of the World Boxing Super Series, as well as reviewing Terence Crawford versus Amir Khan. So as I mentioned, head on over to Fightful.com for all the latest news in pro wrestling, MMA, and boxing. Subscribe to our Fightful MMA and Boxing YouTube channel. Carl Storo signing out.